Hey guys.
Can hear you.
Hey guys. Okay. Sorry, the last question. Um,
Price of, you can hear me, yes?
Yes, but your
Yeah.
voice is sounding a bit low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Yes.
Okay. So total price of Toyota cars below 18,500. So this time is not a count because here it was how many. Now it's more like how much total price. Our criteria here is that that the name of the car will be Toyota, and the price will be below 18,500 naira. So let's just start and write that out. So now we are summing up based on multiple criteria. That's when some ifs come to play. So write some ifs. Now the elements of some ifs are the sum range as the first element. Sum range is where we have the data we want to sum up. Then the next element is criteria range 1. Criteria range 1 is now we've decided the order with which we want to, the order of criteria we want to satisfy or we want to use to compute this thing. In this case now, I want to start with the brand type, which is Toyota. And the next one will be the price. So criteria range 1 is the range that has the first criteria I want to work with. Now, here our criteria range 1 will be. Oh, I've not selected the sum range. So our sum range is where the prices are, comma. Our criteria range 1 is the range with the car type. This, which is column A. We'll select the range. Our formula, look at our formula bar. Now, the first criteria here is Toyota. So write Toyota in quotes. Now, so I didn't explain that. So after we write our criteria range 1, we write our first criteria, which is Toyota. But that's not where we're stopping. Our next criteria is the price of the car. So that's why we have criteria range 2. Now the range where you have your second criteria. The range you have as second criteria this time is the price. So even if a column has been selected before, don't be scared to select it again. You can select it 50 times if your formula requires that. So now let's select the range of the price again. Criteria range 2, price. We selected price. I'll press comma to move to the next element of the formula. And here our element is that the price is less than 18,500. So in quotes, we put less than 18,500. And press enter. So now we have the total sum of all Toyota cars that are priced less than 18,500. Do you get that?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, the last thing I wanted to take us through is another nesting called index match. And so the index match, index match is the combination of two formula. One is index and one is match. What index does is index shows the position of something in particular. No, sorry. Match. I'll start with match, which is the child in the index match. I mean, that's what it looks like. So we have this equals to match. I'll show you how match works, then how index works. Match shows the position of something in a particular string. So if I say, let me bring out Okeke Franklin now. And I write equals to match. I want to look for Okeke Franklin, the position of Okeke Franklin in this in the staff names in this column. I want to look for Okeke Franklin in this column, in column A. My lookup value is the value of is what I'm looking for, which is Okeke Franklin. Here's where I would move from writing things in quotes to referencing the cell that they are contained in. So before normally I'll have typed Okeke Franklin in quotes, but this time around you can just select the cell that Okeke Franklin is in. Okeke Franklin is in K11. So selected K11. That's the lookup value. Following.
Yeah.
And our lookup array is the staff name. You get. Now, match type is so sometimes we have when we're working in data, I want to ignore slight errors. Maybe we have
Okay.
hear me now?
Yeah.
I heard somebody saying okay. Maybe we have James and we have James and we want to say, okay, in case it is James with a Z instead of S, the data should allow something like that. We can set how strongly Excel will work with that. But I normally work with exact match. You can do less than greater than. So exact match here, we put 0 because we want to get exactly Okeke Franklin from this list. So you see that here we have 0 for exact match, 1 for less than, minus 1 for greater than. Put 0. And see we have 11. So on this list, Okeke Franklin is 11. Or rather, or better put, we're even going to remove I selected the staff name. Let's just select just the names. So, and 0. So on this list, Okeke is number 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okeke is 10. And that's what match does. So match gives the position of something. Now, what does index do? Index gives the the result, if I give index, okay, I want position 10 in this list, it will give me OKK Franklin back. How index does. Index shows the entry in the position given into the formula. So let me write out the formula now. So index is the array, the row number, or the optional column number. Once you see in the description of the formula that something has these brackets, this kind of brackets, we know that that element is an optional element. Now our array here is in this staff list. That's the array, a list, comma, give me the person that is in row 10. So you know in Excel, these are the rows. The columns are vertical, the rows are horizontal. So in the horizontal 10 of this list, who is there? So if I put 10 here, I'm not working with column this time. I want my results. It's going to give me OKK Franklin. That's what index does. So index gives the index gives the result of a position stated in an array, while match gives the position of a reference stated. So they're just like opposites. Their definitions are like turned around. Now, how does index match work, and what does it do for us? So if I have this table showing what is the staff name and the subject and the score. So let's just imagine we did an assessment for HR staff somewhere. And we gave them all these tests to do, and these are their scores. Imagine, sorry, my throat is dry. Imagine that I want to know what Ali you got in problem resolution. We know that, okay, this is 3. Now imagine that this data is a huge mess, like it's long, it's 1 million lines of data and all that. Like, how do you want to specifically pick what each person did? So if I want to say what Rookie did in soft skills, which is 15, how do I write a formula that is going to help me do that? So here we require the position of that result and the reference. That's how index and match come together to work. So without further ado, let me just go into here and just write it from the middle. So we have index now in this array. What we want now is let me just put in, let me not write it from like that. What we want here is in this box here for Chiboy and soft skills, they want what is on the second cell of the 6th column. Second cell of the 6th column. What is on second row, column 6? How are we going to get this? No, 2 boys. Okay, no. Sorry, that was a mistake. 6th row. 5th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th row and the column 6. So we're going to work back from here. How are we going to get 5th row? We're going to get 5th row with Chiboy's position. I remember we got Chiboy's, we got OKK's position using match. So I'm going to use match to get 5. And we're going to use match to get, this is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, this is 5. Hold on, 5. And we're going to use match also to get column 5. So once we have the position 5 and column row 5, column 5, we are going to have this answer, which is 2. So I'm writing our first match. We are matching. Now the lookup value here is Chiboy in this array. Remember how we didn't put the header. Our match type is 0. Very good. Now index. To convert this now to what we want, which is score in soft skills, we'll include our index. Here, our array is where all these scores are. Because that is where our data lies, what we are looking for. Array is where what we are looking for lies. So it lies here. So remember, we're looking for what is in row 5 here, is on this row, and column 5. So that means we are looking for 2. So this is our array. Now our row number is row 5, because by the time we do this match, as we did earlier, we got our result as 5. That was the position of Chiboy. Now, what is the position of soft skill? So let me move this. Soft skill is the 5th column here. So we are going to write another match. Remember I told you that we have an optional column number here. So now we are done with the row number. If I press enter, it's going to give me ref, because I'm just giving it a whole. I'm saying give me this whole column, give me this whole row. I'm not specifying where on the row, which element on this row I want. So it's going to give me reference error. What am I referring to? Let me go back. So now we want to indicate the column number, as we had said here, column 5. Column number is where we have what column we have soft skill. So I write match again, because now we are looking for the position of soft skill in a row or in a line or in a column or something. So now we want to look for a position of soft skill here. Our lookup value is soft skills. Now we have soft skills in the question. L2, which is soft skill, comma. Where do we have it? In this line. Because remember that we're not including staff name. Staff name is not a subject. So in this line is where we have soft skill. That is going to give us the position of soft skill. That match will give us the position of soft skill. Then our match type is exact match. 0. Close our brackets. Press enter. So it's going to give us the score of Chiboy for soft skills, which is 2. and it's 2 here.
SK, I have one question, please.
Okay.
Okay, so in a situation where for this kind of data that we are handling, I mean, it's very small. If you already know the position where soft skills is as column 5, do you really need to write another match, or you just put 5 since you know where the column is?
So I'll explain why that will work. It will work if you have just one entry. If I have one entry to make, but let's look at this. Look at this list. We have many subjects here.
Ah, okay.
We cannot write 5 here and
Come and change it again there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to rewrite this formula from the beginning. I'm not going to drag the formula down, because if I drag a formula that it's not even work, because there's something that I will not do there. So I'll rewrite the formula, then correct and add one correction, or add something that we are supposed to add when I'm writing an index match formula. So I'll write a bit quicker than I wrote the last one. So here we write equals to index. Our array is this. Our rule number is the first match. So we are looking for where OKK is, because OKK is on the row. Lookup value OKK, comma. The lookup array is this. Then our match type is 0, exact match. Column number is where we have management. So sorry, I've jumped the gun. Match this. How am I jumping? Match lookup value is management, comma. A lookup array is where we are going to find management, which is here. Sorry, mistake. So which is here. Our match type is 0. Now, before we close the brackets, I want to show us to lock a cell and lock a cell and lock an array. So we lock so that when we pull down a formula, it's going to respect everything we've done initially. So what we are going to lock here we're going to lock this array for the index, because we don't want this. This is the same array we're going to use for Adejumo and Iheanacho. This same BG to G4, the blue box. We don't. If you drag it down, let me drag it down and show you what happens. So that by the time I drag it down, I'm going to have error, because let me go into the formula. You would see that. Let me go to it will be more evident to the last one. You will see that all our selections have shifted downwards, and we don't want that to happen. We want some things to shift and some to not shift. So let's go back here. First thing, our array, we don't want the array to shift. So we'll select the array and press F4. When you press F4, you see dollar signs that are designed dancing around your entry. Just leave them. What it means that it has locked column B and row 2. It has locked column G and row 14 for that array. Meaning that if I drag that formula down, the array will stay there, always guiding. We want K3. We want K3 to change, because if I drag my formula down, I want it to move from OKK to Adejumo. So I don't want to lock K3. A2 to A4, A14 is where we have all the staff names. We have the staff names here. So I want to lock that, because when I shift down, I don't want it to shift downwards. So I want it to still remain on this selection. So I let the array for that and press F4. locked to. We don't want L3 to change too, because when I'm dragging the formula down, I don't want we want L3 to change, sorry, because I don't want it to remain on management and I'm doing it for Adejumo. His listening skills not calculate for him. You get, so L3 will be left. Now we move to B1 to G1, which is where we have the subjects. We want it to always remain the same for everybody. We don't want it to shift downwards. If I leave it, it's going to shift to B2 to G2. That's not what we want. So I highlight B1 to G1 and press F4 and press enter. It will still give us the same result, which was 14, but now we can drag it down. And we are going to have Adejumo. What is Adejumo again? Adejumo, he got 11 in listening skills. Ian Acho got 15 in math. Yeah, so that's index match. Oh, good. So I think I've come to the end of my class, but if there are any questions, let me. Guys?
Can't hear you.
Can we give you the round of applause now?
No.
I mean, I joined late, but for me it was very good because I've tried on many occasions to learn index match, but I've never really found the point behind it. But I mean, in this class, and because of that question I asked, I mean, I finally can find something to do with index match in my life now. So I just want to say thank you very much, SK. It was really good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also going to say that I almost did not see the difference between VLOOKUPs and index match, but
Exactly.
So.
Oh, there's a difference. Let me quickly. Oh, sorry for mentioning. Thank you for mentioning VLOOKUP. There's a popular lie that they tell people. So for VLOOKUP is very restrictive. Sorry, I'm going to create an extra column at this side. We'll move to this point. VLOOKUP is very restrictive. It's very restrictive. So most times when we have data like this, I want to find just 2 columns. You want to find what Chiboy got in this. Let's just call this one score. Right, this I didn't plan for this, so I want to know what Chiboy got. People will tell you to rearrange for you to do your VLOOKUP. But I'm here to tell you that you probably don't have to. You can use index match. It's just the same. It's the same analogy. So index is the array where we want to where what we are looking for, where it is here. So now we are looking for the position of Chiboy. Whatever is here at the position of Chiboy, which is 7. For our instead of writing 7, so if I write 7 here, as you said earlier, suppose no. Okay. It's looking for 7 there, sorry. So match look at values, sorry. Look for Chiboy. In this array, Chiboy was 5, not 7. So our exam match is 0. So it's going to give us 7. So it's not like, so if you have to do a VLOOKUP for a column that's before your reference column, you can use an index match. I don't know if you got what I just did now. It's just like a baby to this one that we did here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? You know, we've done other things before this, before the index match, and those ones. So I know you still see the file, but just before that, any questions on nesting, countifs, using if with countif, and index match again? No, I can't leave. Okay. All right then. I'll talk to you guys some other time. I really enjoyed this class. We'll probably do something stronger.
Thank you,
All right.
SK.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, SK.